The journey to becoming a Jaknight is a grand adventure that begins with a journey across the cosmos. In search of worthy candidates, orb-like creatures with tentacles called selectors embark on a mission to find young children aged between 10 to 12 years of age who have the potential to become Jaknights. These beings have a keen eye for talent and can sense the potential in a child even before they know it themselves. What they look for is unknown to any except them. What is known is that children of Jaknights have a much higher chance being asked to join. When a selector discovers a worthy candidate, they approach them and ask if they wish to try out to be a Jaknight. This is a crucial decision as it marks the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and challenges. Those who choose to join the Jaknight order must be prepared to face daunting trials and push themselves to their limits to achieve greatness. After agreeing to join, the child is transported to the outskirts of the Citadel, a magnificent castle and land inside the Grey. The Grey is a mysterious dimension that connects different worlds and is home to many powerful beings, including the Jaknights. The Citadel serves as the training ground and headquarters for the Jaknight Order, where children learn the ways of the Jaknight and hone their skills. The first trial that awaits the children is to journey to the tower, which is located at the heart of the Citadel. This journey is fraught with dangers and obstacles, and the children have only 5 days to complete it. The path to the tower is filled with treacherous forests, dark caves, raging rivers, and fierce beasts. The children must navigate through these challenges using their wits, skills, and courage. Many children fail to complete the journey and are sent back home. But those who make it to the tower are welcomed with open arms and given a room and board to prepare for their training. From this point on, their journey to becoming a Jaknight begins in earnest. They must master various skills such as combat, strategy, magic, and diplomacy to become a true Jaknight. Over the next several years, the recruits undergo a rigorous and demanding training regime that challenges them both mentally and physically. From the moment they set foot in the Citadel, they are subjected to constant psychic assaults that serve to strengthen their minds and prepare them for the challenges ahead. In addition to these mental challenges, the recruits must also engage in fierce physical activities that push their bodies to the limit. They must run, jump, climb, and fight their way through various obstacles and training exercises, all while under the watchful eye of their instructors. During this time, the recruits also learn about Jaknight lore and the enemies they will face. They study the history of their order and learn about the various creatures and forces that threaten the safety of the cosmos. This knowledge is essential to becoming a successful Jaknight, as they must know their enemy in order to defeat them. In their 4th year of training, the recruits begin to learn basic combat fundamentals and magical defenses. This training is added to their mental and physical activities, making the training period even more grueling. It is during this time that many recruits will falter and be dropped from the program, or even die from the strain. As the remaining recruits enter their 5th year of training, they are ready to undergo the rituals. The rituals are a complex magical process that is divided into 3 parts. The first part of the ritual is known as the ritual of the spirit. During this phase, the recruit's soul or spirit is purged in a soul forge, and powerful multiversal spells are used to fill it. This process ensures that the knight is protected from any corruption or influence by magic or other abilities. Furthermore, it allows the knight to harness more of their inner strength and grants them greater magical durability. The recruit is also tattooed with rune-like spells that further enhance these traits. The second part of the ritual is the ritual of the mind. In this phase, the recruit wears a mind basin, which grants them the ability to withstand powerful psychic assaults and illusions. They can also handle the ebbs and flows of engaging with interdimensional beings and their reality-warping powers. Additionally, this ritual gives the knight complete immunity from mind-altering and control. Finally, the third part of the ritual is the ritual of the body. Here, the recruits go into a wax-like cocoon and emerge a few days later with extreme physical changes. The recruit's body becomes incredibly strong and durable, able to withstand the strain of wearing the Jak armor and even take blows from cosmics and their abilities. They will become strong enough to lift stars and move at speeds beyond that of light. However, the Jaknight rituals are not for the faint of heart. These rituals are incredibly difficult on the recruit, and they will need a full year to properly set. During that time, the recruit is in constant pain, their inner spirit will be crushed or depressed, while their minds will go haywire and their bodies will ache like never before. The recruit must maintain their strength of will and stamina to endure this part of their training, and sadly many will not do so and will either have it removed or even die. Nonetheless, once the rituals are set, they become permanent, and the recruit enters their 6th year of training. In the 6th year of a recruit's training, they are introduced to advanced combative training and don the Vindicator armor. This armor is a kind of faux jack armor and is much weaker than the true jack armor. However, it still requires a considerable amount of strength and endurance to use. During this year, the recruit will train extensively in the Vindicator armor, honing their combat skills and mastering the armor's unique abilities. In addition to training, the recruits will also have the opportunity to participate in light field work with actual Jaknight Q teams. These teams will begin to teach the recruits about teamwork concepts and tactics. Despite the training being advanced, many recruits will be removed from the program due to their inability to keep up with the rigorous demands of the training. At the end of the 6th year, the remaining recruits will be placed into teams of 10 for the final year of their training. In the 7th year of their training, the recruits participate in a year-long team competition where teams are pitted against each other in various challenges. The aim of the competition is for teams to accumulate points and avoid being eliminated. The competition concludes with a single elimination dueling tournament. The finalists of the tournament are each sent to prepare for their dreaming. The dreaming is a stage in the process where the recruit enters a trance and their armor design comes to them in a dream. While in the trance, they will draw out the armor design and hand it to the Dwarheim smiths, who will craft it for them. Once crafted, the knight will enter a round chamber in their ceremonial robes. There, before the marshals, the recruit takes their vow. The vow is a solemn commitment that the knight swears to uphold throughout their life. It includes their dedication to being a sword of justice against injustice, a shield that guards the realms, and their willingness to lay down their life to protect the realms from the great darkness. The knight also pledges to show mercy and kindness to those who need it, and retribution to those who show none. They swear to do their duties to the utmost of their abilities and beyond, to stand up when others have fallen, and to never falter in their faith and courage. After taking the vow, the Jaknight dons their armor, which becomes fused to them, allowing the armor to exist both inside and outside them. The newly minted Jaknight is then sent to the process chambers, where they are assigned to their Q team. Once there, the knight continues their training. It is here that the Jaknights learn the name of their soul weapon, which is their most powerful item, and its ability. The soul weapon manifests in a vision, and the knight begins to familiarize themselves with it. After completing their training, the Jaknight is a full-fledged one with all rights and duties. They are now ready to embark on their mission to protect the realms from all threats and keep the peace.